The third one, Ninja 3, The Domination, is fucking absurd. So, it's the story of a woman named Christy Ryder. Of course. She's a telephone line woman / aerobics instructor in her part-time. And the opening scene is in Papago Park in the Scottsdale, Phoenix area. And the ninja is being chased by the police. We don't know why he's being chased, but he goes into the park and it's basically a killing spree. The cops are trying to catch him and he kills 57 fucking people. But Christy, she's on the edges of the park fixing a telephone line. And after the ninja has been shot 80 million times, she encounters him when he's dying, and the spirit uses her body to carry out revenge. And that's the plot of the movie. He possesses her through his sword, which she takes. And she's being questioned by the police. And of course, one of them is a detective, I guess, named Billy. And they start dating. And she starts to have this preoccupation with Japanese culture, and she suddenly starts blacking out because she's being possessed by the ninja spirit. It's fucking absurd. Film in here. It's like if we're going to continue our theme of mythical resonance with these movies, she's the modern woman, right? She's a utility worker. She's doing a man's job. She's an aerobics instructor because it's 1984, and she is the vessel for the wrath of this ancient warrior. Now, this is sort of in modern terms, a post-human embodiment. Just like whether it's AI or psychedelics, they tend to overwrite the ego with something that feels alien or older than ourselves. Here, we get, a modern woman. She's invaded by the archaic and violent animus of the ninja warrior. For some reason, this guy's an absolute killer. He doesn't seem to have any ninja code. He just wants revenge for something because something happened to him. He was being chased by the police and they murdered him. Justifiably so. He killed 60 people. This was not a good guy. I don't know why he was being chased by the police. Didn't really get into that at all in the plot. But it's the demonic returning to possess this rational ego. It's McKenna's archaic revival in ninja possessive form. She becomes a vessel. She's the womb for the retribution. She didn't ask for this. She has to navigate the chaos that was brought upon her by the ninja. So, in this film, it continues the idea that only a ninja can destroy another ninja. A curse can only be undone by a reflection of itself, a mirror of itself. It's the ancient initiation structures. Only one who has passed through the realm of death, like the shaman, can free another from the death, like the shaman. You can't expel this evil by mere force. You have to confront it with the same form, a purified essence. And that brings in Yamada, is the guy from the second film who's in the third one. He's the good guy. He comes back. He's got his eye patch on. He's the purified ninja.
Has been sent to destroy him.
He's the only one that can overcome the one that is in spirit form now. So the ninja's possession of Christy, I'm reminded, if we're going to class this up, if we're really going to intellectualize this film, right, I'm going to cite Camille Paglia's book, Sexual Personae. She says, quote, "There's no individual dignity with Dionysus. The god gives latitude, but no civil rights." When Christy's possessed by the ninja, it's sort of like the possession of Dionysus. Get this. Dionysus offers you this raw, ecstatic liberation through trance, orgy, and ultimately surrender. But within that, you lose your own individual personhood, any sense of dignity or justice you might have. It's pure nature. And even though the ninja has his code, Christy is just taken over by this annihilating spirit. And a lot of the scenes when she is the ninja become more erotic, more sexualized, even if the the old Japanese man that's inhabiting her doesn't really want to get railed out by Billy. The ninja will use the sexual desire generated by Christy's flesh to entice people into traps so that he can enact his revenge on the various police officers. because she does kill several people during this when she's possessed by the ninja. The self doesn't survive Dionysus. It drowns people in the flood of the trance and orgy and drunkenness or other altered states of consciousness. And the liberation becomes terrifying. Being possessed is terrifying. It's oppressing, it's dismantling the self, where a civilized structure gives dignity. And Dionysus and elderly Japanese men, they create a sense of ecstasy at the cost of your individual dignity and sanity. So I think in some sense, Christie actually enjoyed the ninja possession, even if she wouldn't cop to it, and she was exhausted afterwards. There was something to be said about being put in this trance, whether it's a mushroom trip or a DMT trip or the ceremonies at the Eleusinian Mysteries. There's something about it. We're losing yourself in this.